Embu County. Motito Barile, makofi yake. 1, 2, 3, funga, fungua. Asante sana Governor.
Thank you, Chairman TSC. Our CS Ruko, our candidate for Mbere North by-elections, Honorable Leo Wamudende, all the leadership from national government here present, our Senator Mudigi, Mheshimiwa Muriuki of Mbere South, my sister MP for Moya, who is here with us, and our dear teachers of ECDE, VTCs, our primary school, JSS, and secondary school, our mashinani doctors, the great CHPs, na wananchi wote, hamjambo, moyaro, gebia yugo siarere, Bwana asifiwe. God is good, and all the time. I'll be very quick because we have another event that will start running from 1 p.m. We must drive there. But let me first say I am extremely grateful that Mheshimiwa Leo has had a chance to share his manifesto with the most critical and important professionals in Embu County in Mbere North, the teachers. I am a child of a teacher, born and brought up by a teacher, my mother, who is now a retired teacher, 85 years old. And I keep telling people that I have a lot of respect for the teacher's profession. Why do I have that respect? My father was a politician and a member of parliament. And when he left politics, things got very, very tough for us in my room. At that time, MPs never used to get any pension. Their salary was very small. I think he left when they were earning 13,500 those days. And the person who made me go through my secondary and my university was my mother, with her meager P1 salary of 3,500 shillings per month those days. She put her resources and savings together and rescued me and my siblings behind me by making sure we got an education. So I have a lot of respect for the teachers. I have a lot of respect for the way teachers can put together their manenos and make sure they have good homes, make sure their children are well educated, make sure they support community, because you are the people going to Masakaya, you are the chairman of this committee, in the churches, you are the ones leading in those committees. Therefore, teachers become very critical pillars of the community and our families. Be that as it may, let me just respond to the issues that were directly mentioned to me. We have ECD, and it is important I say that we are very aware that we don't have enough ECD teachers. By January, we will be employing a new team of close to 80 ECD teachers to fill up those gaps that Bwana Mbimba mentioned about. And we'll be looking at the very critical schools that have a P1, P2, and don't have 2 teachers. And more importantly, we do want to retain those that are already in those schools and are already volunteering and being paid some little money by the parents. Au ndio tutaendelea kuweka kwa hizo shule. We have a policy tutika rutamundu kuma kurasa au ke kuvomidia sukuru already ena mwalimu ukoretwe ageka volunteer teaching akirebagwa even as little as 4,000, 6,000 shillings. The second thing is we have a number of infrastructure projects that we want to do here in Mbeere North. In this particular budget, we are going to be doing 12 schools. We are going to be doing ECD centers in 12 schools. We have a model ECD design so that we have a proper ECD center with a playing field and with all the equipment that is necessary. Na niwega ni muthomere, nitugutuma skuru, nitugutuma kirathi kia mabuku, nitugutuma Kirie primary, nitugutuma Kanganga primary, Gose primary, Siaga Kongogo primary, Siambia primary, Mosonoke primary, Sieria primary, Kaboe primary, Mukorodia primary, na Karambari primary. We are building anything between 1 to 2 classes depending on the need of the school, so that, and this is just an addition of what we built the last financial year. So ni ondotorenda to make sure oti ECD center is properly built, equipped, and good toilets that the children can use without any sweat. That turenda siana sia ECD mix na sia primary in the use of their toilets. The other thing, we have started the school feeding program, Food for Schools, to ameliorate Yenosoro. And what we have done, we are doing what we are calling communal kitchens, so that we centralize a kitchen, a central kitchen in a school that then feeds the rest of the children around the school. And we have a very solid program. Arimwa head teachers niadomidie, arimwa ICD niadomidie. We have trained the cooks, we have trained the people carrying the porridge from the central kitchen to the schools. And in Mbeere North, already, we are two central kitchen, Dangara na Kamegwa. Currently, we are in the process of finalizing Chicago, Kianjogu, Kabiga Rashero, na Siangera central kitchens. By January, we want to roll out the school feeding program in all the schools in Mbeere North, and in all the schools in Mbeere South, in all the schools in Manyata and Runyenjes. From January, there will be 10 a.m. porridge for every ECD student, every ECD child in our schools across the county. I've had Timber telling me after we do the porridge, we should consider a lunch for the same children. Yes, it is in the pipeline. We are hoping that we can now implement that in the next financial budget. Lunch. Let me go to matters health, because we have our CHPs here. CHPs, eh? CHPs are. Asante sana. I want to appreciate CHPs. We are ranking number 7 in SHA registration across the country. Out of our population of 608,000 people in Embu County, we have registered 380 point something, 80,000 SHA of our population is now registered. That's about 61.5% of our population. And I know a lot of them have been registered by this team. And I want to say here that we have realized that a lot of the money we are getting as revenue in our hospitals is actually coming from SHA. We are receiving a lot of money for our level 5 from SHA. Level 5 ni a former principal. And I want to say this right now. Embu level 5 hospital was in a very bad state. Tuakora wa social media every single day of the week. And I sat down, and because I was very stressed by what was happening, I decided I am going to pick somebody who can turn around that hospital. And I picked a teacher, Bansi Mutua, a former principal. I picked Bansi. She was even a head of the teachers here. Nanarumo muno social media ngela wamechukua mwalimu atawezana aje na hospitali. She has turned around level 5 hospital into one of the most amazing hospitals in Embu County and in the region. We are now treating patients from Makueni. They come from Tarakanidi. They come from Kirinyaga. They Isiolo. They are coming to our level 5 hospital. We are actually over-congested. Tuigete itanda nginya corridori tondu tetwengata mundu no aukai murwaru na no nginya yake atia athondekwe. So I want to appreciate Bansi Muborerei Karuge Arimu. She has taken the professionalism of teaching into that hospital for management, and it has turned out pretty well. So in that level 5, thank you Bansi, in that level 5, we want to open a private wing. There's a building towards the Catholic Church, the farthest corner of the hospital, next to the Catholic Church, when building the original seed money that was used to build that building came from a foundation called Badea. That ward, that building, we are going to turn it into a private wing. Why? Because the private hospitals in Embu County actually use our doctors to treat you teachers, police, na wengine. So we want to capture that sector and make sure we give you standard treatment in Embu level 5 private wing with our own doctors who will treat you very well. We have increased our theaters. Turongerere theater sienge ire na tuongerera ya maternity kwa kuwa naenda Gosiara. You'll do so in our private wing as a teacher na wenokewe sakapi. We sawa. Sawa sawa alimu. You will treat you first class hospitality in that private wing. We'll also take care of the men. Na nienda kwenda adimu the men here. Tafadhali andu arume muthisaga thibitari riria murakua. When can't you pio nirio rathi thibitari. When kamwiri na kuretera kadina even kidogo hivi, do not ignore. Nomende muke wondi yeto ya arume mwone ra arume makande twe na nundu maukaga maya dia magite gwikatia mutumbuka. Please, tika kwa njamba na mwili waku, mwili ndo wakakuwa na mbao, mwili wendaga kumenyererwa. Your health is important. Take good care of your health. So we are doing that, but it's also important, because we have now sorted level 5, na later on the amount of revenue, we are getting revenue in hundreds of millions from SHA coming to level 5 through a program, Facility Improvement Fund. We are now focusing on our level 4s.